Hello there, today I'm going to give you a brief insight into land remediation relief. Land remediation relief is a relief from corporation tax for UK companies who incur capital and revenue expenditure on cleaning contaminated land and buildings. Unlike capital allowances, it's available to both investors and developers. The relief is given at a rate of 150% to investors and 50% to developers. And in loss-making situations, a tax credit may be claimed, which equates to 24% of your expenditure. Typically, we see claims for costs associated with asbestos removal from buildings, breaking out obstructions in the ground, treatment to remove harmful substances like radon gas, hydrocarbons in the ground that have been deposited there through industrial use, and naturally occurring contaminants like Japanese knotweed. The government recognises that it's costly to remove all of these nasties effectively and responsibly from buildings and land. So they've created this very generous tax break to encourage the activity around this and using brownfield land and old buildings. It's available on all developments, regeneration projects, fit-outs and refurbishment projects across all types of property, from industrial, retail, warehouses, hospitality, new doctor surgery, and residential. Key points to note when considering a claim: the land or buildings must have been purchased in a contaminated state, i.e. the polluter pays rule. So if you polluted the land or the building, you can't claim land remediation relief. And this is particularly relevant in the case of large companies like British Gas or British Steel, who contaminated the site and then sold off chunks of land. The time limit for retrospective claims is 3 years, and it must be claimed in the year of expenditure. If you can't claim the land remediation relief because you're not making a profit yet, because you're a startup or it's early on in the project, then you can claim a tax credit. Associated costs can be claimed, so proportion of the site costs, the professional fees, surveys, etc., can all be added to the end land remediation claim. Grants and subsidies must not fund a land remediation claim. So if you didn't spend the money, unfortunately, you can't make a claim for land remediation relief. And you must have a major interest in the land, not just a license to occupy. So in conclusion, it's not difficult to make a claim for land remediation relief if you know what things to look out for, what the time limits are, and you understand what data is required in order to prepare a valid and robust claim for submission to HMRC. Remember, you can make retrospective claims, but the better the outcome, the earlier you should get your professional advisor involved to help you compile your claim, because it will ensure that you don't get any pushback from HMRC further down the line when perhaps the right people and the information isn't available.